In this presentation, we will take a look at multiple choice questions related to responsibility accounting, going through the questions and then practicing test-taking skills with them. First question, report that accumulates the actual expenses that a manager is responsible for and their budgeted amounts is A, departmental accounting report, B, managerial cost report by department, C, departmental controllable expense report, D, segmental accounting report, or E, responsibility accounting performance report. Let's go through this again using the process of elimination. Report that accumulates the actual expenses that a manager is responsible for and their budgeted amounts is A, departmental accounting report. So that sounds kind of reasonable, so I'll keep it for now. B says managerial cost report by department. Also sounds somewhat reasonable. C says departmental controllable expense report. Again, that sounds kind of reasonable. It's a little wordy. I think of the three, I think that one's less likely. D says the segmental accounting report. And segmental versus departmental between A and D are the same except for segmental or departmental. Obviously, they seem similar. You could probably use either one, but I would think A would be the more likely term of those two. And then E says responsibility accounting performance report, which also sounds reasonable. So let's go through this again. Report that accumulates the actual expenses that a manager is responsible for and their budgeted amounts is A, either departmental accounting report, managerial cost report by department, or responsibility accounting performance report. Now, of those three, the term that probably should sound most familiar given that, the section we're on is the responsibility accounting performance report. That's what we're going to call it here. Now, you could call it, it's possible maybe, people might in some areas call it something other than that, like a departmental accounting report. Again, managerial accounting may not be as, standardized with the internal. Different companies might have different terms or use different words to explain the same thing. But the idea we have here is the responsibility, and a fairly standardized word for this would be the responsibility accounting performance report. Final answer, report that accumulates actual expenses that a manager is responsible for and their budgeted amounts is A, E, responsibility accounting performance report. Next question. Accounting system designed to control costs and evaluate managers' performance through assigning costs to the managers responsible for controlling them. A, cost accounting system. B, managerial accounting system. C, standard accounting system. D, financial accounting system. Or E, responsibility accounting system. Let's go through this again using the process of elimination. Accounting system designed to control costs and evaluate managers' performance through assigning costs to the managers responsible for controlling them. A, cost accounting system. That sounds kind of reasonable. B says managerial accounting system. That sounds kind of generic. I don't think I'm going to say no on that one. C says standard accounting system. Keep it for now. And then D says financial accounting system. And that's, our normal financial versus managerial, and we're kind of talking managerial accounting stuff here, so I don't think that's it. And then E says responsibility accounting system, which sounds somewhat appropriate given the fact that we're assigning the responsibility. We'll keep that at A, C, and E. Let's go through it again. Accounting system designed to control costs and evaluate managers' performance through assigning costs to the managers responsible for controlling them. Either A, cost accounting system, C, standard accounting system, E, responsibility accounting system. So now cost accounting, it should sound more like a generic term. It kind of controls a portion of managerial accounting. So if we think about job cost or process cost. So that's not really what we're talking about here. We're thinking about something more narrow. The standard accounting system or the responsibility of the two, it should be that the E is going to sound most appropriate given what we're looking at here, and it does, of course, use a language that's very similar to what we're talking about in the question. Final answer, E, accounting system designed to control costs and evaluate managers' performance through assigning costs to the managers responsible for controlling them. E, responsibility accounting system.